the canon of the New Testament. All right, we'll take our break after this. The canon of the New Testament. Now, the word canon, we spell it C-A-N-O-N, but the Greek word is K-A-N-O-N. All right, if that is any difference. Now, what does canon mean? It means a straight rod or a rule. It's a straight rod or rule that serves to measure, to rule, or to determine what is normative, what's the norm. And the question is, how do we determine what scriptures are to be included in the New Testament and what ought not to be? That's the canon, basically. All right?
The textbook had a really, really, really good section on that I think a lot of Christians need to read that are concerned, how do we know for sure that we have what we want or what God intended us to have? There's a section in there that talks about how the canon was decided on very early, and even as early as the early 2nd century, there were already copies of that being circulated among Christians.
Yeah. All right. So it would be good to read that chapter. As I said, a textbook, we want to engage with a textbook.
You remember reading that?
All right. Have you not read it?
Have you not read it?
Okay, so we can look at, you can make reference to that work. Now, here's some things that I want to point out to you. The books that are regarded as the normative, those that are to be there.
Page 8.
Page 8, all right? So you might want to read page 8 of the text, 8 and beyond. So the books of the New Testament came to be regarded as scripture by Christians, not the church, by Christians, because the idea is that the Roman Catholic gave, no, that's not true. But anyway, through a process that would give attention to certain specific things. Okay? Now, one of the things that we would look at is this book connected with Jesus, with Christ, or is it connected with one of the apostles? And so let me give you you can read the book. There are 4 things that determines the canon.
Criteria.
4 criteria. 1, its apostolicity. A-P-O-S-T-O-L-I-C-I-T-Y. In other words, was it authored or accepted by an apostle? Was it authored or accepted by an apostle? Number 2, its contents. Did it have a spiritual character as to entitle it to be included? So those things about the book of the Maccabees and Esther and all of those, Ecclesiasticus, wouldn't apply here.
Would you repeat that? You froze up.
Chip, that you're saying something?
Yeah, he said, can you repeat that? You froze up for him.
Okay.
Did it have a spiritual character?
It has a spiritual, the contents. Did it have a spiritual character that warranted its inclusion? You got that? Okay. Number 3, its universality. Was it universally accepted? And 4, its inspiration. Did the book give evidence of being divinely inspired? All right. So those are the issues I want to deal with the